In this video, I'm flying on Wizzair's longest route, which connects Abu Dhabi with Vienna in Austria. The flight takes 6 hours and it's currently the longest route operated by the Hungarian low-cost airline Wizzair. Now I'm going to try how painful it is to depart Abu Dhabi at midnight and arrive in Vienna at 4 AM in the morning. Abu Dhabi airport is always well prepared in terms of Wizzair check-in agents in Terminal 1. They have many check-in counter desks opened, and it's because when you fly out of Abu Dhabi with Wizzair, you don't get a boarding pass. You still have to do the online check-in, of course, which closes 3 hours before the flight, and then you have to be present at the check-in desk even if you don't have a bag to check in, and there they will print out the boarding pass for you. This is the main hallway at Abu Dhabi airport, which connects Terminal 1 with Terminal 3, and airlines like Air Arabia or Wizzair are generally departing from Terminal 1, and Etihad is using Terminal 3 most of the time. This is Terminal 1 with its amazing, authentic Arabic design. I mean, look at this huge building. You can find most of the restaurants here in Terminal 1, such as McDonald's for example, but most of the jewelry and clothes shops are in Terminal 3. When you fly Wizzair out of Abu Dhabi airport, you can usually expect a bus boarding. I mean, they will take you to the plane by bus. And of course Etihad is also using Terminal 1, so not all the Etihad's flights are departing from Terminal 3. For example, this one here is going to New Delhi, India. This flight is always operated by an A321neo due to the distance, and this flight is not operated by Wizzair Abu Dhabi. The Vienna and Budapest flights are always European based aircrafts, so in this case this aircraft flew here from Vienna first and now it's flying back to its home base. If you plan to fly this route from Abu Dhabi to Vienna, make sure to calculate with a delay of 1 or 2 hours. This flight is delayed most of the times. Before the flight, I checked flight radar and saw that in the previous 10 days, this flight had a 1 hour and 40 minutes delay like every night. Just like now, we are delayed by 50 minutes and it's almost midnight. Welcome on board this A321neo. Originally, I supposed to have seat 21D, but the passengers next to me offered me to have the window seat and I accepted it. And it was the worst decision I made on that day. Instead of having legroom space in the aisle, I chose to suffer next to the window for 6 hours. So yeah, it was a very uncomfortable flight, but it costed me 36 euros, so I'm gonna accept the situation. On this flight, a lot of passengers are asking the crew just to sit together with the family, or can I sit next to my husband, can I change my seat to sit with my family together. And the crew on these long Wizzair flights are usually very kind and they allow passengers to move. Here you can see the entertainment for the next 6 hours, a Wizzair safety card and the Wizzair magazine, a damaged one. I got used to this. And now with a delay of 1 hour, we are already moving and ready to taxi to the runway.
The oxygen masks are located in the panels above your head. In case of loss of cabin pressure, the oxygen masks are automatically released. When released, put the nearest mask toward you. This will activate the flow of oxygen. Before putting on the oxygen mask, please remove your face mask. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure the strap and breathe normally. After putting on your mask, please help anyone next to you who may need your assistance. Your life vest is located under your seat in a seal bag. Do not remove it unless otherwise instructed. Remove the life vest from the pouch and pull it over your head. Attach the strap to the hook in front and pull it tight. After leaving the aircraft, pull firmly under.
If you are not familiar with this phenomenon happening in the cabin right now, it's due to the temperature difference outside. While they are cooling down the cabin to like 20 degrees Celsius, outside the temperature is 26, so it's causing a smoke inside the air in the cabin. This usually happens on every flight taking off from a country where the temperature outside is warmer than in the cabin. For me, this really has like an emergency situation mood. There you can see a $3 billion project, the new Abu Dhabi airport building, which was supposed to open in 2019. Now it's 2022 and still no news about its opening, although it seems ready. And it's a great mystery why it is being closed, but I'm sure that it costs thousands of dollars every week to light it up and it's not generating profits, so it's already a huge fail. The flight was very uneventful. You're probably gonna have an uncomfortable 5-hour long sleep on this flight, and then you will realize that you are already approaching to Vienna, and here we are. Of course, yes, there's always someone who's clapping after the landing. And here we are in Vienna. Wizzair did it again. I traveled 4,200 kilometers for 36 euros. It's insane how cheap these Wizz Abu Dhabi flights can be, without a checked luggage, of course. And it's always more expensive with Wizzair Priority, with a hand baggage or with a checked baggage, an extra seat, and so on. But when you are a backpacker, Wizz is the perfect choice for you to fly. It's 4 a.m. at this point in Vienna. I don't have to rush anywhere as my bus back to Budapest only departs at 7 in the morning, so I still have 3 hours to spend at Vienna airport. This was the easiest connection back from Abu Dhabi to Budapest, to take the flight here to Vienna and then take a bus back to Budapest. It's going to be Flixbus, by the way, and it usually costs like 15 euros, between 10 and 15 euros. These A321neos are very suitable aircrafts for these long low-cost routes, as they are pretty quiet, actually not as loud as the A321ceos or the normal A320, so I prefer these aircrafts for the longer routes. And yeah, the weather in Vienna is way more cooler than the weather was before in Abu Dhabi when I departed 6 hours ago. The passport control line was insane. We had to wait like another 30 minutes to get through, and it wasn't pleasant at 4 a.m. I already made other similar videos about Wizzair in Abu Dhabi, so make sure to check them out. I put the links for the videos in the description. If you enjoy the content and would like to see more flight and airline reviews like this, please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss my upcoming content. Have a nice day. Bye bye.